What am I doing?
I was like, no smoking inside. Get out. Get out.
Yeah, well, no, Snoop Dogg, he can't. He has to.
I wasn't going to tell...
That's how he breathes.
I wasn't going to tell Snoop not to smoke in my house. So
No,
I was like, okay, Snoop, do what you want.
Yeah.
And then my chef came in the next morning and was like, smells like Snoop Dogg was here. I was like, no, he literally was.
You're like, it's a funny joke, but he actually was here. It really was Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Well, he's, you know, he talks a little bit absurd sometimes.
Yeah.
So, you know, like a girl will come up to him in a bar and say, Mr. Nicholson, would you like to dance?
Yeah.
And he'd say, wrong verb. You know.
And so I want that kind of, that's the kind of union that I want. The actual ceremony is not something that's important to me, but I see the importance for other people. I have a friend who's getting married in October, and I'm going for the first time really kind of through this experience of being in her bridal party, and I see the joy in her face, and this is a heterosexual couple. I also have gay couples who have gotten married when it was legal in the state, and I've seen the joy that they get out of that. And just because I don't want that for myself, I don't feel it's right to take that away from someone else.
As far as personal success, I think, you know, it's about being happy. It's about being good and whole on your own first, a whole person on your own, so then you can share that happiness with other people in your life. And that takes work too. And when you put in that work on yourself by exercising, eating right, doing your affirmations, that's all loving yourself. Then you can be happy because you know that you're complete on your own, and then you can have as many friends and great relationships, healthy relationships, because you will only make good choices for yourself when you love yourself.
My son knows that I do movies that are kind of fake, and his mom does movies, and that's all pretend. But he also knows that Star Wars is real. He knows there's guys out there fighting the Emperor, and that job needs to get done, and I can do my fake and, you know, some people can do an important job. So I told him, like, I'm actually in this movie with Kylo Ren.
Oh, right.
And his mind, like, opened in two. Like, he was like, but Dad, but how? How do you know Kylo? Are you going to space? Will you really have this lightsaber? Good Kylo Ren? I'm like, yes, good Kylo Ren. Not the bad Kylo Ren.
And I think that part of what's happened in this Instagram, you know, Twitter culture is that we expect quick answers without sacrifice, without having to make choices, and politicians play into that. But the truth of the matter is, you know, the world is a big, complicated place. The good news is that we're generally going in the right direction, and my hope is that we'll continue to do so.
Yeah, I mean, I think there came a point in my life where there was so many things being said on my behalf, and I found myself protecting people that didn't really protect me because I didn't want, you know, to start anything, but I had a right to say my side of the story, and I felt like that was so liberating because it almost felt like I had let it go personally inside of me once it was out, and. That, I mean, that's the greatest gift, I think.
It's tough, right, to just do that. I mean, I couldn't imagine.
And then, you know, saying, you know, gibberish and driving a really nice car. And I don't know what you'll be doing, but you have to be picky. Otherwise, I think you get overexposed, and I think people get sick of you pretty quick unless you kind of preserve some integrity.
Being able to play in a band, I think that was so much fun for me. That's like a lot of girls' dreams at my age, to be in a band and play guitar and stuff like that, and to, of course, to like play with Chad Michael Murray, to be able to act with him. So many girls have crushes on him, and but for me personally, I loved being able to play the adult. It was more fun for me to play Anna in a lot of ways because I didn't have to dress like an adult and stuff like that, and it wasn't as much pressure. But yeah, it was just a great challenge for me, and I had a lot of fun doing it.
Actually, you can take it out and live with something that appeal, that is creative to replace what their body produces. And what I've done in the past 10 years is been very strict with myself, taking my pill exactly when I need to take my medication, getting my test done every 3 to 6 months, and more women, because we go through menopause, we go through childbirth, pregnancy, all of those things change it.
She doesn't make him feel the way that he feels about Diane, about Lisa. Rebecca is, she's a really great person, and most guys would be lucky to have her. But Matthew's heart is somewhere else,
Oh, people, I don't really have like a stipulation, like a checklist. It's sort of one of those blink responses where, they say there's that theory where you can sit down with someone for 10 minutes and know if, it's just an instant sort of an attraction. So that's kind of how it is for me. I mean, I feel like, there's a physical attraction and the sense of humor. For me, it's a lot about sense of humor. If I can make them laugh and they can sort of make me laugh, then that's
That's a good start.
Yeah, and if they're a good cook,
It's part of the joke
done.
now.
If they can cook, I'm done. I mean, it's like, we're done. We're dating, so.
I have problems like every woman does. I think that men have that thing that they want to, even though that they want to be your friend and they think that they want to make you believe that they're your friend. Ultimately, a man's a man, and there's always that one thing that he wants, and,
You are so wrong.
It is no.
Al reached out and said, hey, would you like to interview 11, Millie Bobby Brown? And I said instantly, yes. What is she like? She's the best.
Of course she is.
She is the best.
Of course she is.
But I was so terrified. She was on a family vacation in Spain, and I'm like, I gotta make this good.
Yeah.
Of course. But she gets on the phone and with her cute little accent and.
She has an
Yeah,
accent.
she's far more articulate than I, and I was terrified.
What is her accent?
I have a game plan and I stick to it, and it's, as I said, there's nothing left in that world. I exhausted it completely. The only thing left would be something catastrophic, even more so than that intro reel.
Yeah, I worked at McDonald's as a teenager.
Way to go. That's a good gig, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I did my McDonald's thing after school. From like 4 to 7, and then I would go work in the bar from 9 to 1.
God, aren't there child labor laws where you grew up?
Teenager.
Wow.
Yeah, it's partially true. I was tired of my hair, but also it was an ongoing bet that I had with two of my buddies. We were gonna do this sort of like keto diet for a month, and then that turned into like 2 months. And I know for a fact that everybody cheated. Nobody actually finished the bet.
Yeah.
And where's the camera?
Yeah.
I'm talking to you, Tyler. And
Yeah,
I'm talking
Tyler.
to you, Luca. I know you guys didn't do it, and I didn't do it either. And I'm the only one who had the goddamn respect to shave my head when I did it.
Yes.
And none of you guys did, and I shaved my head.
See,
And shame on all of you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think in the world right now, we've progressed in many ways, but we also we're also rewinding in a lot of ways, which is unfortunate. But for the little impact that we had on taking that step forward, I'm so proud of. And I see now television has changed so drastically in such a positive way. And so to think that we helped to crack that door open a little bit is really unbelievable. But that's all Ryan Murphy. He doesn't do anything just to do it. He does it because he wants to do something that he knows is important and is going to make its mark.